Paycor provides payroll and HR software to small and medium businesses. We have over 40,000 clients in a variety of industries, and from recruiting and onboarding to benefits and payroll, our clients want to make an impact in their organization, and we help them do that. We're a fast-growing company, and we have plans to grow even faster, and to accomplish that, it's critical that we are always focused on improving sales productivity, and GeoPoint helps us do just that.
GeoPoint is an amazing tool that's helped us to be more productive in the field. It's helped us to increase the number of prospects that we're getting in front of, and it's just amazing technology that helps us be more prepared in the field. My team absolutely loves using GeoPoint. It's saved them a tremendous amount of time, and so we've seen almost 2.5 more drops per week when we're using GeoPoint.
I use GeoPoint on my mobile app on an almost daily basis. It actually is very strategic in the ability to optimize a specific route and get through that route in the most efficient way possible. It allows me to visualize my geographic territory, see where the concentration of my prospect accounts are, and know where I'm going to spend the majority of my time so that I'm actually able to hit a much higher level of accounts that I would not otherwise be able to hit. Because of its integration with Salesforce, I'm able to click directly into the opportunity that I'm working on and add notes, add the visit, and log the drop that I may have done to that location. GeoPoint is an integral part of our sales process, and the utilization of it across our sales team is really impactful in us being such a successful organization.
As a territory analyst, I help create and equalize everybody's territories within their separate regions. It's really important to have GeoPoint so that we can manage the data so that our sales leaders can focus on managing their people.
GeoPoint has been a big win for our sales organization. When we were evaluating a mapping solution, we looked at a couple of different options, and ultimately we selected GeoPoint. These days, users are looking for intuitive, easy-to-use technology, and GeoPoint is just that. If you have sellers who are out in the field, GeoPoint is a no-brainer. It really helps them be more productive, maximize their time, and make sure that they're optimizing their client visits while they're out in the field.
We were just a bunch of nerdy kids who ignored the haters. We took their ridicule and we built on it. And when some of us gave up, well, we built on that too. Built resilience, built on a mission to make things a little better every day until the users came. Then the haters were VCs who scoffed at our audacity. This just isn't the way things are done. But we kept building. Users turned into teams, turned into companies, running their entire businesses on our apps. Then the software giants came after us. We weren't proven, we weren't fully featured, our radical cloud model wasn't secure. But we built on. And today, as companies adopt the cloud to move faster, teams are finding themselves slowed down by each other's efforts. The skeptics are claiming we'll never develop innovation at scale. But now, DevOps have come to the cloud, ushering in a new era of transformation. Companies can release on demand across hundreds of environments, innovating faster with fewer conflicts and fewer disruptions. There will always be challenges. There will always be naysayers. And we'll build on.
I will be presenting on app extension in field service Lightning mobile app. Okay, and let's get started. Okay, I think everyone is excited for this, and let's get this running. Let me talk about myself. My name is Harshila Shivare, and I'm working as Senior Techno-Functional Consultant at Eternal Solutions Private Limited. Without spending much time, we can get started. Okay, so when we talk about field service Lightning and service cloud, what comes first is something that we are delivering services to the customers. Okay, and if you go with the count or the statistics, like 2.7 billion people in the global service workforce don't sit at desk. Okay, that means they are on field, they are everywhere, be it industries like manufacturing, professional services, retail, finance services, healthcare, everywhere they are there. And what if like there are multiple challenges these guys face, like how should they track their orders, how they should complete their appointments, and how do they make sure that every uh, every appointment is fulfilled with the right skills and at the right moment. So these industries are facing much challenges, and hence Salesforce come up with a solution which we call a field service lightning, which is like a 3 to 4 years old product right now, and pretty mature enough. So if we go about their pain areas, so that's how it has been built. The main roles in field service lightnings are agent dispatchers, technicians, and customers, of course. So to how do we empower them? To empower each and every role, there needs something that a tool needs to be there, which is called a field service management, and which is field service lightning. So what are their pain areas? First, let's have a look at it. When we talk about agents and dispatchers, they don't have clear visibility of what work is been done, what works are going to be there ahead of time, and in case of emergencies they are not sure the work to be assigned, and there is a time constraint, there is a skills constraint and whatnot. And same case we think about the technicians team. Technician teams does not have clear picture of the customer's data, like what product has been installed or what information they need from the customer's end. Okay, they have unskilled resources. When we talk about group of people working at same service appointment, they don't know how it is distributed, how the time is managed, and in case of emergency how they can leave the job they are doing right now and move it to the next one. That's the problem. And more impact is with the customers. Customers are paying you, right, and they need a quality service. So for that matter, they are spending their money, they are spending their time, because of the appointments are not getting completed at in a one go. They are being charged a lot, and there are satisfaction is level going down. So these are the main areas for that this product is coming and more like getting likes in the industry. And let's have a look at how this product the flow of this product goes. Okay, moving to the next slide. Let's talk about how the field service lightning works. Take an example of a uh, solar panel company where the customer is already have a solar panel being installed, has his workplace or the at a home. He has some issues with the panel that has some scratches or some issue that has been not working as expected. He will raise a request as an email, or he will give a call, or he will go to website and raise a case. That case will be addressed by service agent. Service agent is somebody who handles all inbound cases, addresses their problem, get all details, get down into the case, and make sure he create work appointments and book the appointments, work orders and book the appointments through his service console. Okay, he has access of those objects. Next, the next role comes into picture is dispatcher. Dispatcher is somebody who gets those appointments, gets the work orders. He knows what issue is. Now he need to map that particular work appointment or service appointment to the right skill set resource who is available at that moment and available in that territory, right? So this is not an easy job, right? Because you have to go through if at a time if there are hundreds or thousands of resources working, technicians are working at your place, you cannot map everything manually, right? So that's the reason a UI, the dispatcher console, has been developed and available at Field Service Lightning, which help dispatchers to schedule those appointments. Okay, by considering technical skills of that person, routing, availability, and whatnot. Okay, last person who comes into our flow is field technician. Field technician is somebody who has been assigned a mobile licenses. This guy always on a move. He has a mobile and he operates every service appointment assigned to him through mobile application. Okay, he can update those work orders, he can communicate with customer, he can give them a receipts of the work done, and he can do lot many things, and we'll see how. Okay, so that's the thing that I'm going to show and demo today. How can we make field technicians life much easier with the customization? Moving ahead, let's have a quick look at what features field service lightning gives you. We can create work orders and cases, as we seen earlier. We can monitor and manage technicians. We have scheduling order management. So whenever any appointment comes in, the dispatcher can schedule them. Vehicle location, we can track inventory, and we can track each vehicle locations at what place it is. So any technician requires any product for this job, that van or that location can be shared, and that product will reach to that technician without any delay. Job status update, yes, of course. Route optimization and GPS navigation. So dispatcher knows which technician is at which place with that GPS navigation. Okay. Few more features like time tracking and driver logs, knowledge articles and asset repositories. Knowledge articles are something like they are fixing some issue, and they need some steps how to fix it, right? So that documents are there on their mobile, attached to that particular work order to make their life easier. Parts and inventory management. They can have a whole list of which products are available, which products are requested, and which products are purchased. Integrated invoicing and processing. This piece can also be integrated, that they have the receipt, like which, if they are selling on spot products to a client, they can generate a receipt and invoice. Customer portal, this can be also developed for, let's say, contractors. So field technicians can be a contractor as well, right? So there are some spillover jobs they can be given to the contractors, and they can complete it. For them, a customer portal will be developed, and all this feature which a dispatcher and technicians are available with, they can get it on customer portal as well. Regulation, compliance and measures, yes. So every compliance and policies will be followed with this feature. Getting ahead. Okay, let's move to the Salesforce Lightning mobile app, which is our main part of the session. So let's see what mobile Salesforce Field Service Lightning mobile offers to the customer, which is out of the box. Salesforce mobile application is built on like offline first. Even if the network is not available in some of the area remote places where technician goes and fix some issues, they can work in offline, and that can be, the data can be synced when they are online. So that there is no issue. Next is optimized user interface, like they can update the service appointment, work orders, work order line items at the same place where through their mobile at one place. Knowledge articles, of course, when there are lots of you have company with the different products that you install and repairs. Of course, there needs some guideline like how to fix which issues. So there are certain knowledge articles been developed, and those are available for each work type. So according to type of work, the articles will be attached to that particular place, and those will be available for field technicians to use. Okay. And yeah, so resources can mark their absences through mobile, like so a technician is not feeling well, okay, after doing 1 or 2 appointments, he suddenly was not feeling well, and then he can log his absence, so that next appointment will not be assigned to him but somebody else, so that he will not become a stopping stone for the giving appointments. You have push notifications. You can notify a dispatcher or any of the field technicians on the way, so that there is a clear communication, and that will not be a miscommunication, and they all are in sync. So when you complete a job, what is the proof of it, right? You have to give a service report, meaning a signature, a signed document to the customer, what has been done. Okay, these are the 2 or 3 issues been fixed. This is the 2 products been used, and this is invoice. You have the customer has to sign there, and he can get a report then and there. It will not be a day or a week where they will receive it later. So that's it. And branding, so you can even brand your this mobile application. So there are lots of features available where you can brand it according to your company's profile. So those are the out of the box features. let's see how we can customize mobile applications. So there are two things available, which is quick action and app extensions. So first, let have a look at the quick actions. Quick actions are generally like everyone uses a quick action in their daily Salesforce environment, like creating a record or calling a lightning component or making a update on certain records. But the limitation with the field service lightning mobile app is we cannot invoke lightning components through quick actions, meaning the only thing that is available with quick actions are a record create or record update. That's the very reason where app extension play a major role. Okay, app extension gives you an ability that you can communicate with external application through FSL mobile without leaving the place. You can even call the lightning components. You can even call a flow. So that's the major role that app extension helps to make field service lightning mobile application more customizable and more customer centric. So before moving to how we can create app extension, there is a very important part comes in a picture, which is deep linking. So if you have worked with Android and iOS application development, you might know this term, deep link. Deep link is something that if you want to move from one mobile application to another application, you need a link to connect to that application, and you need to send some parameters to the other applications, right? So that's where the deep link terms is coined. And because field service technician is somebody who needs to navigate through lots of applications to get the job done. Maybe he has to search for certain issue fixes over YouTube, or he has to order some products, or he has to update some data over the object. So all these things that you see that are done by the deep linking. So for example, if I want to navigate to Salesforce one application from Salesforce field service lightning, this is a syntax like Salesforce one gives you this deep link where this is the first parameter where the app name colon /s object slash you can make this as a parameter like a record ID and say edit. So there are multiple, or there are lot many deep links available with Salesforce one mobile application. And for the very reason, I have added a link in a references of at the last slide, which describes you what are the available deep links with the Salesforce one application. Similarly, field service lightning also has the deep link, which starts with com.salesforce.fieldservice. And this ID that you see that can be parameterized and passed through the syntax like a curly brace exclamation and the ID. Okay, so and for example, Amazon also has the deep link like AMZ colon. So you can even call the Amazon application through your FSL mobile app. Likewise, every other mobile app has a deep link. You just need to get it and use it through the app extension. Moving ahead. Okay, let's see how app extensions are set. So this is a screen, but I will take you to the Salesforce org. I'll show you that demo, how it has been done. So I'm under setup, and it is a field service mobile settings. Okay, under which you see there are lot many configuration which talks about branding, additional settings of this. So that after that is done, at the very bottom you see app extensions. Here you have to configure your app extension if those you want into an FSL mobile app. Okay, just 1 second, let me connect this mobile. Yeah, just give me a moment. Yeah, so these are the app extensions available. Let's go back to the slide. Okay, so we are here. So let's see all the app extensions that has been developed for this today's demo. Okay, let me connect my mobile, and then you can see all the app extensions that has been utilized. Just spare one more moment.
Meanwhile, we have a couple of questions if you want to take some questions, Asa.
Yeah, sure.
Why don't we use service directly to use right person for the right work? And we have our host Neetu as well, so she will facilitate.
Yeah. So service territories are basically used, and that is very good question, I would say. Service territories are being used to route the skill resources, because every resource has we need to define a primary territory, secondary, and a relocation. And unless you have a primary territory, you cannot be assigned to the service appointments. So that's how the service territories are being used in field service lightning.
Thank you. I hope it helps.
Yeah, I think there is one more question.
Yes, it's regarding are you leveraging the Salesforce maps here?
Just 1 second, okay? Yeah, can you come again?
So someone is asking, are you leveraging Salesforce maps here?
Salesforce Maps is a kind of competitor to Field Service Lightning, and Salesforce owns that, the two products. Salesforce Map is another product than the Field Service Lightning, and which is for SMBs, like small and mid-sized customers who has a very lesser number of technicians, and which is and that is our very limited exposure that the Field Service Lightning. Field Service Lighting has a lot many features than the Salesforce Maps, and I have worked on the Salesforce Map as well.
So does it come with separate license?
Field service, this Salesforce Maps comes as a different package altogether that you have to get it from your account executive, the link. Field Service Lighting comes with the licenses. That answers the question, I believe. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now if you could see my screen, is the mobile screen visible, Neetu?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so the mobile is connected, and the Field Service Lightning mobile application is installed on this Android mobile that has to be taken from the Google Play Store. Let's start with the first appointment. On first screen, you see all the service appointment for the day. Okay, let me go to the one. Okay, so this is one of the service, the work order. And if you see, there are lots of actions available under this, like edit account, order on Amazon, promotional products, search on YouTube, and work order actions. So let me talk through each one of them. Okay, so consider that field technician has reached to the location, and he is working on some service appointment, and suddenly he realized that this the issue that the service appointment has, that is something that he has to need to do some research on Google, and there is not much information available on the knowledge articles. So he can go like search on YouTube. I have this action created. So what this action will do is it will navigate from your FSL mobile app to the YouTube and gives you options or the by default search result. Because if you see the parameter that I have passed is the subject of service appointment. So you don't need to again go back and see what issue you had and search on the YouTube. So you can directly go pick any of the video that you see there is a that can solve your problem and just come back. So this is one of the app extension that has been created, and I can show you that parallelly how it has been configured. Okay, so this is a check on YouTube. This one app extension is created. Okay, and I'll just describe you quickly what are the types it has. So what are the field it has. So if you talk about types, there are 4 types of app extension you can create. One is iOS, Android, Flow, and Lightning app. Right now, the one I have created is Android, meaning this particular app extension will only be available on Android device and not iOS. Okay, and for that, I have given a link for a YouTube, passing a parameter in a search query, and YouTube has different query parameters been passed. Okay, that you can send along with the query. So I have just sent a subject label which you see on the mobile app. Name is used for the reference, and scope of the object is something work order and service appointment, meaning this quick action will be available on mobile on a screen for work order and service appointment. So that's how this app extension is configured. You can even configure this with the deep link, which is specific to YouTube application, which is in your mobile. So that has a different parameters you have to pass. So let's go back to our use case where let me share my screen of mobile. So where you have research on mobile for this issue, and then you come up that okay, this is how it issue needs to be resolved. And what you will do is after that now issue is resolved. Now you have to update your work order, okay, with the details that you have fixed. And for that purpose, I have created this flow, a field service lightning flow, which will help me to update this work order with certain parameters, like where I can add some details like what is the status of the service appointment and how I have fixed that, and what are the proof of that this has been fixed. So I have few work order line items for that. Here I can add details that if this work order, this particular issue has been addressed, which assets was impacted for that. And because this work order is related to the assets, why the what product customer has purchased. So all the assets are available here. I can just select for which asset it was a issue. I can even capture the image for as a proof that what issue that was fixed. So if I say I have a screen taken here. Okay, so for example, I have fixed something on my panel, the solar panel. I'll take just a screenshot of it. And if I go back and check, the screenshot has been attached to this particular work order, and I can say next. So by that means I have captured the information that is required for this work order as a proof. I can update the status and I can simply go and mark it complete. So that way I don't need to spend more time of attaching the appointment and updating the status. That's how this has been resolved. There is one more use case where there are assets involved and you have to so there is one asset, there is a problem, and you have to replace that particular product with the new one from your inventory. So how can you do that? You have to go and use your flow, view assets. When you say next, I see that there are this asset is given. I need to see that mention that it is not, it has not been used or it has some issue. I can update it that this particular asset was having issue for this work order, and you can even capture the image of that particular problematic asset and say next, and your job is complete. So that's how you can operate quickly with these flows, that how the issue has been fixed, how they can quickly monitor these issues and at a time take the proofs of the things that they have fixed. So that's about, and if we this work order action is something of flow that I have developed. We go back and show you the app extensions, work order actions. This particular app extension is of type flow, and this is a flow being developed for that. So in launch value, I have to add the API name of that flow, and I have written that the scope of this object is work order. Okay. So, and this flow should be of type field service mobile app. I'll show you parallelly that when you say new flow, it is just not the other normal flow that you generally develop. There is a different type of flow that needs to be developed for that to be available in field service lightning. So field service mobile
Hey,
flow has to
Harshila,
be
just a
developed.
reminder.
Yeah.
Hi, Harshila, just a reminder that we have 5 more minutes and then we will be taking the QA.
Okay, perfect. So I'll quickly wrap this up. So I hope this is observed, like field service mobile flow has to be developed, which need to be available in field service lightning mobile app. Okay. So next app extension which is developed is like how we can call if there is a requirement that you have to show some lightning components, but you cannot do it with FSL. But there is a way for that. You can develop a lightning component, but that you have to call it through Salesforce Mobile One application. And I'll show you how we can do that. So promotional products. So I have created this one lightning component, and I'll show you that through mobile, how it is there. Promotional products. So what it will do is it will take you to the Salesforce One mobile app, and from there you can see that lightning component. Let me remind you that through Salesforce Lightning mobile app, you cannot see the lightning components. You have to navigate to Salesforce One, and for that you have to develop a tab. Okay, so I'm navigating to Salesforce Mobile One. I have created there a lightning tab. Okay, so this is a lightning component I have created. So I am done with my work and I want to suggest few promotional products to customer so that he might be interested. So this particular lightning component developed for that, showing a list of all products which are available and suitable for this particular client, so that I can cross sell or I can upscale. Okay, let me show you how it has been configured in mobile app extension. App extension, it should be of type lightning app, and you have to copy the name of tab and making sure the tab should not have spaces. So that's how it has been configured, and you can of course make it available to any object which is work order, service appointment, and you can have comma separated more objects. So you have to choose type of lightning app. Going back to a few more app extensions. As we talk about deep link, I want to show you one example of deep link, and through mobile also. So from Salesforce mobile app, I want to open a record from Salesforce One mobile application. So the launch value should be of that deep link, Salesforce One / object, account ID, and then view. Okay, that's how we need to configure this extension, and I can quickly show you that on mobile. Okay, going back to this appointment, edit account. This is the same app extension I have configured. Click edit. It will take you to the Salesforce One mobile app. Okay, let me go back. Okay, getting started. So this will give you the view of a related account. It will open, and you can update any information that you want to update on account through this. This is one of the example, and I'm passing the account ID here. Okay, so likely you can just I'm in a Salesforce mobile app here right now. I can edit this account. I can just quickly update as for example, customer has recently changed his mobile number, so I can just update it to something and just say save. Okay, so that's how this one type is covered. And yeah, so consider we have fixed the issue. Now let's say for this appointment I want to order a product from Amazon. I can even do that. This is a one app extension I have created, order on Amazon. When I click on it, it will take me to the Amazon website and give me options according to the product that I have challenged with. So let's say some parts are missing and those are not available in my inventory. So I can even order those parts right from my Salesforce field service lighting mobile application. I can order it here. That is one of the example I wanted to show. Yeah, so we are good with all the issues that we have resolved. Okay, we have fixed one issue, and now we can even go back and generate a service report. That all issues are resolved and taking customers feedback that this has been resolved.
Ashla, can we please move to QA now?
Yes,
We are
sure.
running out of time.
Done. Yeah. So yeah, we have completed our demo and we can move to our QA right now. Sure.
Okay, do you want me to read out the questions and you would like to answer?
Sure, that would help.
Okay, so our first question is, can we make use of a different custom map within FSL?
So basically, field service lighting also gives you ability to develop some code. They have mobile extensions are available, mobile SDKs are available, and we can use we can make a use of them to use mobile or make some integrations. But certainly, you cannot have direct use from your FSL mobile app. You have to navigate to Salesforce One to use them.
Okay, another question, can FSLS and Salesforce maps are integrated so that we can see all service appointments in Salesforce maps?
Salesforce Map and FSL are not integrated yet. These are two different applications. You have to install Salesforce Map separately, and Field Service Lightning is another package altogether. Field Service Lightning needs licenses to be purchased, and FSL Map needs a product, the package needs to be purchased. So these are two different things.
Okay, how to get deep links for each app? Is there any section where I can find this?
Yeah, you need to, for Salesforce One, the Salesforce documents are available. For Field Service Lightning, there are documents are available. And there are a few more top application like Amazon, YouTube, or some other application where you deep links are available. You can just Google them for like a YouTube deep link. You will get those, the first parameter that needs to be used and the formats.
Okay, is app extension coming on Salesforce mobile app?
App extension coming on Salesforce mobile app. I did not understand the whole question, but I'll just explain. App extensions are something which are which are made as a provision in Field Service Lightning to invoke external application. So that's the purpose of app extension. And if we are on Salesforce One mobile app, we have a code and everything. Like we can develop do a customization and navigate to different applications. So that's available.
Okay, can I create app that supports all kinds of devices?
Can I create app that supports all kind of devices? Yeah. So for example, iOS has like App Store has one application that is Shortcuts, which gives you deep link of different applications available on your mobile. So that way you don't need to have a deep link of each mobile application. You just install this app, and with that you can get a different deep links.
Okay, does FSL mobile app supports to real-time data syncs offline mode?
Real-time data sync offline mode. If you're on an offline mode, real-time data sync is not available. You have to go. You have to go online. Then your sync starts. So if you have checked, the first thing I did when I connect my mobile, I have just synced with the real-time data, and then I receive the information. So it's caching your data. That's how it works.
Okay, now this is a good question. Since Google Maps is not supported in China, what is the alternative for them to use the maps? Is it possible to control the order of the quick actions or app extensions shown in the FSL mobile app?
Right now, it are alphabetically ordered. There is no sequence control, and of course, China doesn't support Google Maps, so we have to develop something customized to have them supported.
Okay, I guess I can take only one more question, and that is, does it allow to carry forward the job if it is not completed in same day?
Yes, we have multi-day jobs, and you can even update the status of job like not completed. So the dispatcher can again assign that job for the next day.
Okay, this one is simple, I guess. Which Salesforce license support FSL?
Which Salesforce license support FSL. So first, you need to, like, there are multiple licenses available, and that comes with the service cloud, of course, because it is related to cases and everything. So FSL offers you multiple licenses, like dispatcher has a different license, mobile technician has a different license, community has a different license, and there are field service resource licenses are available. So that's a package that you receive, that you have to tell to your account executive that you need these numbers of dispatcher licenses, these many mobile licenses, and this many. So accordingly, the package will be given to you.